What's going on, America? This is Kevin from Kevin's Corner, where I try to make sense out of nonsense. And it looks like people are a little butthurt over the killing of Soleimani. That's right. But what's strange to me is that some of these people are Americans. Some of these people that's upset are politicians that should be on our squad. They should be rooting for the home team. They should be able to recognize that this man killed like 700 Americans over a time span, that he had plans to kill more Americans overseas and attack our areas, our base, and our leaders and things like that. You would think that Americans, especially politicians, would be on one accord. So now the Democrats, of course, and the liberal media, who I guess all are fans of Iran, and, you know, of course, we know they are anyway, based off of the horrible deal that they made under Obama. But nonetheless, you would think that they would be like, yay, a bad guy down, another bad guy down. Great, that's one less terrorist we have to worry about. But no, because Trump killed him. Now, all of a sudden, this was the baddest decision ever. It's the worst. Trump right now, after he did this, we don't have a plan. I guess in their minds, Trump just up in the White House, woo, 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 jeez. You know, just like the Three Stooges. Say, you know what? Just woke up one day. Let's kill Soleimani. Let's kill Salami. And then what happens after that? I don't know. Let's just go ahead and see what happens. Hopefully. Do they really think that the president is that foolish? I mean, he's already proven to be very calculated and well thought out. Based on the last time that people wanted him to put his foot up Iran's butt, but he chose not to because he looked at the balance and said, well, wait a minute, it's not equal. They shot down a drone and about to lose 175 lives, and that's a little unproportional. And so with that being said, you know that he thinks about these things. And so for him to make this choice to take out this guy, first of all, for the media and the Democrats to be questioning this decision after every time the president do anything that they feel like, oh, well, he doesn't trust his intel community. I mean, he doesn't listen to his advisors. And you know what? He should have did this, but he didn't because he doesn't do what his intel community tells him. You know, if President Trump made this decision, the intel that was given to him was legit. Because he doesn't want to start unnecessary wars and get us drug into that stuff. So whatever they told him was legit. But here's what gets me. The Democrats and the media, they don't even want to know what they told him. They don't care about that stuff. All they want to do is make judgment on it off grip. Just the fact that it was done all of a sudden is going to get us drug into World War III. Now, there they go once again, going overboard. Okay, now, from a biblical standpoint, this situation is not going to lead to World War III, okay? There's a lot of other stuff, if you're a biblical believer, that needs to take place before World War III. And us and Iran are not going to be the two countries that launch World War III, okay? But what this does do is it puts Iran on notice, okay, that they're no longer messing with a punk president, okay? They're not messing with a president that's going to be like, listen, I know that you guys are developing nuclear weapons. I'm going to need you to stop, and we're going to have to negotiate something moving forward. No, we would not stop. Don't worry. We'll continue to develop nuclear weapons. Okay, fine. How about I give you a lot of money, and then you stop developing nuclear weapons? You know, I mean, we're not dealing with that guy anymore. And Salami got a little overconfident, thinking that we're still, dealing with President Obama or some other people, and it cost him. Now, from just a logical standpoint, Iran, they're mad, but they're not crazy. See, they're not one of those countries that's like, you know what, bonsai. We're going to go ahead and go down with the ship and drag everybody else with us. The leadership, see, they don't mind the people on the lower level sacrificing their life and blowing up themselves and stuff like that. But those leaders that's in power want to stay in power. And they know that an all-out attack from the U.S., if they go too far trying to retaliate, is going to cost them. They're going to lose it all. So they're not going to do something that drastic to the United States where it incurs a full-out attack on them. Are they mad? Yes. But see, that's their fault. They shouldn't have been having Salami do all kind of stuff in these proxy wars, okay? And Salami got a little too confident, and he's like, you know what? Ain't nobody gonna mess with me. And bam, look what happened. And it is a betrayal to our country for the Democrats to side with him versus the president just because they're trying to get some political points and make the president look like his foreign policy decisions are horrible. It's a shame. And it once again shows that they are self-serving, they're non-patriotic, and they're not a part of the home team. So if they don't like it, and the media and the people in Hollywood tweeting, talking about, I'm sorry, Iran, we're being held hostage by a dictator, all of that stuff that they're doing, if they don't like it, maybe they all can get on a boat and go off to Iran and live there. I mean, I'm okay with that. We wouldn't have to deal with the corruption that's going on in our government if they all did that. I mean, they could take the corruption to a corrupt regime and be corrupt over there. They'd probably be welcomed. Yeah, all of the division, all of the undermining, all of the misuse of the intel community, all of the impeachment that is unlawful, all of that stuff that the Democrats are used to, they would fit very well in Iran. So that's my suggestion to them. Either you're with the home team or you're not, period. Now, at some point, you got to recognize a good thing happened. So if President Trump wouldn't have did something about the intel that he got that made him make that decision and lives were lost overseas from in our military or anywhere else, do you know that would also be the Democrats? Well, he should have listened to his intel community. He downplayed it. He didn't make a good decision and lives were cost. This way, no lives were lost. Okay, and he's sending a very clear message. Any American lives are lost from your quote-unquote retaliation, it's going to be worse. Now, you ain't just hearing it from me. The president gave it to him. I'm just reiterating what he said. You listening to Kevin from Kevin's Corner. On my way to St. Louis, you will be hearing me live Wednesday from St. Louis, okay, at 7:30 on my radio blog talk show and on Facebook and on YouTube. Don't forget to check out Extreme Tees, my sponsor. If you like something, put my name in the promo code Kevin. You'll get a 20% discount. Don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, and the notification button. All right. If you are subscribed, double check. Make sure you're still subscribed. And also, make sure your notifications are set for all notifications. And if you want to donate to Kevin and Kevin's Corner, feel free. There's a link in the bottom to do that since YouTube been messing with me. Okay. And other than that, you can find me on Facebook and Twitter. God bless. See y'all next time at Kevin's Corner. And I don't want to see no tears shed over Salami.